Markers are checkboxes that can be added to phases or work orders. To configure which markers are able to be added to phases, go to Settings, Options, go to the Phase tab, and then the Markers subtab. Here you will see a list of customizable markers. In this example, I want to add 3 phase markers that are going to correspond to these 3 phase dates that I have here, ready to ship, process order by, an install date. So I'll go ahead and add them just by overriding what I have in the description field. First one we'll call order processed. The second will be delivered. And the third will be install complete. Once I've added my markers, I can go ahead and close the options window. Then back at the phase tab on the project form, I will configure my views so I can see these new markers we just added. I'll go ahead and click Edit Views. And then for the PM view, I'm going to add these markers so I can see them. You can see they're here towards the bottom of my columns window. We'll go ahead and check them so they will appear. And then we can close the columns window. And this will refresh with these columns here on the end. Now that we've added the marker checkboxes to our phases, let's talk about how we can check these. The first way is manually. We can say this order's been processed, so we're going to check it, and you'll see that the box turns green, and there's a check in our checkbox. The second way would be to configure a task definition that would allow a phase marker to be automatically checked when a phase task is marked as complete. So let's look at doing that for our install complete marker. Let's say we want to have our install task check this box. When we're done, when our installers mark off their install task, we want this marker to be checked. To do this, we're going to go to Settings, Task Definitions. We'll go to our phase task type and find our install task. And towards the bottom of the window, you'll see that we have a markers tab on the task definitions window. We're going to click on markers. So we're going to right click, we're going to add our marker, and we want to add the install complete. We'll go ahead and close out the task definition window. Now to make sure it worked, we'll go to our install tasks for these phases, and we will mark them as done. We'll go ahead for the laundry room. We'll go ahead and say that the laundry room install task has been completed. And you can see if we go back over to the phase, that we now have a check in our checkbox, and the install complete marker is green.